about 2-3 hours something later after that. At that point I left the VM running, I isolated even further, I made some food, played some Kingdom Hearts, and then I came back, and voila, what do you know, I got icons all over my screens of skulls and radio boxes that would tell me, Muda, don't delete this, don't do anything about it. And the most important part of this, well, at least the most interesting part, was that on my C directory was a Python file. And for me, that was a little weird, but then I remembered in the investigation that I did, I actually ran it in administrator mode. So I gave it administrator privileges, and it was able to store something in the C directory, which, to my knowledge, on modern versions of Windows is improbable, because the C directory is treated as an administration hub, and you really can't write to it if you don't have the permissions for it, as far as I recall. Maybe the root is a little different, or maybe program files, whatever, but to my knowledge, that's how it works. Now, moving on a little further into this, did I expect this to be any worse than it was? No. I knew for a fact this was pretty much a batch command, especially when the command shell opened up. It was disguised as a little program, but it was nothing more than a mere batch script. See, when you play a video game where it showcases your name, right? Like when I was playing OK Normal, it showcased my name. That's often a very clever trick where the program will look into user data and basically your user settings on your computer and say, that's the account name, that must be the name of the person. So if your computer user account name was like Big Boner, it would say, hello Big Boner, the game. It's nothing special. So the tricks that would be pulled on this are actually very similar to common games used nowadays. I mean, play Pony Island, play any of these fourth wall breaking games, they'll do the exact same shit. I mean, they won't turn your background black or destroy your pristine desktop condition, but relatively similar things will occur. So nothing special over here happened that wasn't really available from Windows in the first place. So ladies and gentlemen, this is all I have for the Mr. Smile. After this, I've got 2 viruses. We'll look at them much later. I got a rotation of what I want to do that are actually genuinely unnerving. Sound, visuals, everything, man. It seems like something out of Welcome to the Game, right? But let me know what you think about it. This is me, Mudahar. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it or dislike it. Tell me how terrible the edgy lighting was. I am
Round 1.
out.
Fight.
So glad I'm not in North Korea, or else Kim Jong-un would behead the shit out of me. Virus Investigations hits once again, ladies and gentlemen, and this week, North Korea is in the spotlight once again. North Korea with its WannaCry possibilities, with its video games, with everything, with its deep web mentionings. We've had North Korea mentioned quite a few times on this channel, and rightfully so, man. North Korea is an interesting place. Being the Hermit Kingdom and being the exclusive part of the world, it's a place where very few people get in and even fewer people get out. So, what is with North Korea and today with Virus Investigations? This week, we're sort of broadening the term. Now it's not any specific type of virus or malware or anything of this of the way, shape, or form. Today is an entire operating system that actually can be gotten into fairly easily. It's from North Korea itself, and it is a giant walking security flaw on fucking legs, wheels, datas, ones and zeros, whatever you want to call it. Now, before we begin, we have to start talking about operating systems very briefly. No, I'm not going to get in-depth with OSs, but I'll give you an idea of general security parameters that comes to an operating system. Right now, the most popular operating systems in the world go as following, not in any specific order. Microsoft Windows, Mac OS X, various flavors of Linux, typically from the Debian, Fedora, I forgot what the third exact branch is, but Linux in general, Android, iOS, and, well, all the tinier operating systems. But let's just put those 5 OSs at the top forefront. Android is the mobile king operating system. This is where all those tablets and smartphones that aren't Apple products typically reside on, which constitute, I believe, 70% of mobile usage, even more. Android is popular, it's no slouch, and even compared to Microsoft, Windows might actually overtake as the global leading